Hey, what's going on, YouTube? I'm going to start off with the dollar on a monthly close. Looks pretty bad. Closing on its lows. Held the 93 mark, but it was down almost another dollar today. Uh, Closing below previous lows. Previous low, previous low. The last previous low to break through is 92.50, which is approximately 50% of this candle. So look for that. If it breaks that, it's watch out below. Could easily reach its natural course down at 90, which would be this meeting line in and around here. So definitely bad. Closing on its low on a monthly chart. On a weekly, you can see how bad it was. Daily, just a continuation of the day before. Closing on its lows all the way down, both days. It's nasty. No bounce whatsoever. So dollar doesn't look good. Look for more downfall. S&P looks like we had a little bounce today, but definitely down. Weekly bounce right off that 8, and monthly, the monthly close see where we are with the downtrend. Looks like we closed below, but we're in a pinch here. The 8 has crossed the 13. We're using that as a support line, and then we have resistance. We do have a whipsaw, but right now it's still in the pinch here, where price is going to go back and forth, and have to choose down or up. So it looks to be bearish because of the whipsaw, but this could have been just a huge head fake. So we'll have to wait and see as we open on Monday for a new candle. See if we open down or up. The Dow, same thing, bounced on a weekly right off the 8. Monthly close, definitely a down day, but we're still hanging in there. So it closed above our trend still, and here's the pinch. So see how we open the next month. Maybe we'll come back in, bounce off the 8, or continue. See what happens. I think there's some hyperinflation coming. Oil's up, dollar's down, and equities are hanging. It's definitely a bad week, but not as bad as it seems on a monthly chart. Still hanging in there. Oil closed about 46, so it's still breaking into previous lows. My guess is 50 is going to be easy. So I'll fill up that truck, see where you're at on a monthly. Still a lot of work to do on a monthly chart, but as you can see, we're moving into resistance. Both of the 13 and the 8 are kind of churning, so it's got some momentum, I believe. 50% of this green candle might be the objective. 53 on a monthly chart. So see if we can get to 53 the next month. Gold, obviously a breakout on a monthly chart, which is pretty sweet. This thing's going to blow up. There's a lot of momentum behind that move right there. on a monthly chart. So our goal is the same as yesterday. I think we'll hit 14 by the summer, but the ultimate goal is 1475, right around there. We got a meeting line here, or the two bodies meeting, and resistance here. And ultimately, I think we can reach up to 1530. See what happens. I think it's likely, but the economy's in shambles, so might even go higher. Silver, just a continuation. One thing about silver is the reverse head and shoulders did break out. So it's not lagging gold as far as breakout, where gold just broke its reverse head and shoulders pattern. So in that sense, silver is the leader. Silver broke out first. But gold looks like a much more powerful beginning move because silver is not above its weekly trend yet. Actually, we're just tad over, but it's got a lot of work to do still. Looks like we did close on our high. 1850 is the goal. These previous lows. Once we get there, look for a consolidation, a little pushback, push into, push back, maybe 1850 to 220 might be the goal, but look for a bullish retracement once it gets up in this area. And all you silver bugs looking for those silver stocks to buy back in, I think you need to wait for this situation to happen. We got some upside, sure, but as you will see in a moment, I can't recommend chasing these bad boys that have been running and have gone parabolic, as they say. There's no way I can recommend doing that. Even they, don't fall in love with these things, that's for sure. Can't do that. So starting off, I would like to recommend a flat top break here on Eldorado Gold. You got a top here, you got a top here, you got previous lows here, making this a balance point for the wave. Above this double top, use it as your support. If it breaks, look for a bullish retracement, buy into support. You can buy the break, but be careful of the bullish retracement, which most commonly always happens. That's a weekly chart, so look for these weekly charts that are got these flat top breaks. Not like this one where it's broken out, man. It's gone parabolic. These things are going to retrace, and you're going to. If I recommend any of these and they retrace, you're going to hate me. This thing is just straight up for a month. Which, if you had it, congratulations. Here's the 50% rule right here. 50% of that candle, look for a retracement. You got support at 3 too. But looking at this one on a daily, you got an indecision. You got a break and an indecision. So keep your eye. It's still at support. It's still there, but I could be wrong. These things could run forever, right? But it's not probable. And that's what technical analysis is. It's the study of probabilities. So is it probable this thing's going to go to 5 first before it retraces? Yeah, it could. But it's more likely to retrace. There was a nice retracement here. If you bought in, saw that that break, that open, and you bought in. Right now you use this as your support right in this area, previous highs in this previous high body. Use that as your support if you're not already in. But it's just too hard to recommend jumping back into this thing. There's no way I can do that. What I concentrate on is these moves right across the 34. Well, this thing's gone parabolic, and it is way past. See, the thing is, the natural wave of things is going to come back and hit that 34 eventually. Just like here. When it broke down here, it eventually came back and broke above here. When it broke down here, it eventually went up and broke across and broke above here. But see, the price always comes back to that 34. There. This thing has gone boom. It's going to, sooner or later, it's going to have to come back to its natural trend lines. Right now, it's gone parabolic. It's definitely gone into previous lows. And eventually, it's going to retrace. And when it does, after going parabolic, it's going to retrace pretty hard. So there's a reason why I can't tell you, oh yeah, there's a good time to buy, blah, blah, blah. Look for a stair-stepping bullish move, consolidation move, stair-step. If you don't get back on support, watch for the flat top breaks. But like I said, this thing's gone parabolic. I wouldn't even trust myself to buy into this and try to make sense of it. I mean, where I'm at is the break above the 34, the bullish retracement, buy into support, or the flat top break. Boom. And then if I sold off, left my free shares in there, I watch this stair step, buy back more shares at support or the flat top break. And then I ride it some more, leave my free shares in there. And if I got jostled out anywhere in between, I still got free shares riding. That's why I recommend doing use your core, buy an issue on a 34 break into support or here, ride it, sell your free shares, get your core out, watch it, stair step, bullish consolidation, you can see it, buy back into the support or on the flat top break. Use your free shares, sell your core again, and before you know it, you'll have 400 or 500 shares just for the long haul. That's swing trading. Take a swing, ride a wave. That's especially in this precious metals market. I mean, these things are, as you can tell, huge volatility, huge. So I recommend if you are in or trying to get back into something like this, which has gone parabolic, I say wait until you get back to support. These things always come back to the trend, always. But to try to catch something that has been moving so fast and hard, there's no way I can even for myself, I would never even think of doing that. That's why I do these free shares. I buy usually the flat top breaks, if not the support, flat top breaks, sell my core, let the free shares ride, and if I catch another flat top break, then I'll do it, but otherwise I don't care. And I'll show you a reason why in a moment. But let's get some other ones of these. Someone asked for LODE, and had a little spike today, which is good. What I'm looking for is maybe a flat top break this previous high. It's 47. 47, get above 50, consolidate a little bit, and then when it gets up to 60, we'll have a nice flat top break. So what I'm saying is, if you're not in it already, grab this 47 break, use it as your support as price gets into this squeeze, pops, gets up to 60. It'll probably be hard pressed to break 60 right away. So look for the next, look for the pullback, the head fake. You know, it breaks and then head fakes your ass, tries to shake you loose. Find support. Usually when that happens, the 8's crossing the 34 at the same time. So it'll break or get up to breaking status, lose its gas, come down, meet the 8 when it's crossing the 34. You buy into support and you take another ride. So you do all that in here, and then it gains speed. A few months later, it's ready to break this flat top break. And then what you're looking at is a measured move of 30 cents. So a 60 break will get you $1 almost. And there's your doubles. But that's why I trade the weekly charts. I don't try to gauge what's going on a daily. But the chart looks good. I think it's ready. Usually, it's not a rule. It's not anything. But what I like to see in a change trending stock on a weekly chart is when price tries to get to the 34, not once, but twice. And I watch for that third time. That third time's always a charm when it crosses. So here's the third time. I don't. I'm caught up in my own issues, but a 47 break could see you 50. Consolidate a little bit, pull back to the 34, buy some more at support, and ride it to 60, and watch price and resistance twist and turn, once, twice, and pop. I think it's a good one if it can get above the trend and consolidate. But as long as you're above 47, you're above previous low or previous high. Use that as support. Get above the trend, consolidate. That's what I see for this one. LODE. Here's another high flyer that it's really hard to tell anyone. Oh yeah, I think you should ride it to 10. I mean, there's no way I can say that. Right now, it's hitting previous lows. You got a meeting line at 460. It definitely closed on its monthly high, which is a definitely bullish signal. But to gauge on a daily chart whether or not you should buy back into this thing, see, I remember saying buy back at the 4, and if you're too late for that, you got to be patient because you missed it. Don't chase it. Don't ever chase it. You'll regret it. Be patient. Watch for the pattern to form. Watch for the pattern and then take a break. Buy the breaks. Make sure you're above support. Ride this 8 all the way up. A pattern forms when you have a high and an opposing point. So then you have a pattern. So yeah, be patient. This thing just took off like a rocket, and that's what I always say about the flat top breaks. It's like a launching pad. This is another one, high flyer. I mean, look how high that is. Busting out previous highs, busting into previous lows, no problem. Boom. You got some major resistance at 236 to 247. So for me to say, oh yeah, you got 10 more cents out of this thing, there's no way I'm going to say, oh, buy back. You need to be patient, get an opposing point, get a pattern going, and watch it break one more time. Like here's previous run on this. See how it ran, and then it pulled back. I mean, it pulled back, made a double top from 3 all the way to 180. Bounce off that 8. That's a huge 1-2 punch. Got a flat top break at 290. You could have took that, but you got to wait for this pullback. This thing, I mean, just a one shot, boom, a whole dollar in a month. Breaking 150 previous. You got previous lows that I broke into, no problem, no problem, no problem. You got some stuff up here that you might have a hard time convincing it to go through without a huge pullback. So watch for that pullback. I can't recommend buying in back into any of this if you're not in it already. I mean, that 8 has to come up quite a bit. It could take a few weeks. Can it keep going? I don't see why not, but you got some resistance everywhere up here. So be patient. Find something. And here's where I was trying to explain. I bought AUI. I bought it on this break here. Now I don't have a lot of cash. I took what I had and used little of what I had from the sale of my truck, put it in. But what I did was I bought the break. All right. I sold it after the first run. My free shares are 75. I had 75 shares, free shares. All right. I definitely sold it too early. But here's the thing. I don't care because I got 140 points from the break or from when I sold it. So I got 75 cents a point at 140 points. I made $100, and I didn't even, I just bought it once, sold my free shares, and it went up all the way to 5. And I could have bought back here. I could have bought back here, and it wouldn't have been a problem. But I got, caught up on my other crap, and that's why I'm touting. Buy the break, ride it, sell your free shares, let it ride, buy back into supports, buy the breaks, buy into support, buy the breaks, again and again and again. If I would have kept buying this thing, I'd easily have 300 shares. And that'll give me $3 a share, where right now I'm just getting 70 or $3 a point. Well, right now I'm only getting 75 cents, but I don't care. I'm accumulating because this whole bull market's going to be a couple years at least of bullish moves. I mean, I'm going to accumulate, 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 accumulate again. And that's what I'm touting. To buy back into this thing right now, there's no way. I would have bought back the breaks. I missed that break, but I could have bought into support, buying the break again, boom. I definitely sold right here. Definitely sold too early, but 75 shares is 75 shares, and I wrote it, and I made $140 on my free shares. So there you go. Right now I'm working on this one. I almost got shook out of it, pissed me off while everyone else is making money. Mine decided to retrace. I bought this flat top break. I wrote it. Everything was hunky dory, and then it decided, oh well, I'm just going to retrace back to this support line again. So in the next couple weeks, I see 50 to 60, and as long as I get on this one, I think if I can grab 500 free shares, I'll be a happy camper, because this is just the start of the move here. This is where I want to concentrate and tell all of you to get these that are breaking to 34, buy back into support, and either buy into support or buy the flat top breaks. Ride over the 34. Use your free shares. Let it ride. Don't think day trading's easy, because day trading's for fools. You gotta learn how to swing trade. This is the highest probability swing trade that I know of. There's some other good ones out there, but this one's so easy. Once you get the swing of it, you buy the pop, you sell your free shares, buy back in support, buy the break, and if I would have had more money to buy into support, I would have, as it broke free and then came back down. This is going to be a 1-2 punch. Watch. 1, 2, punch. That's what it is. That's what I'm guessing. But it almost shook me out, and it's pissing me off because everyone else is making money. Here's one that is a good commodity driver that I heard on Crusher Street. I know everyone's opinion about Crusher Street, but this chart on this stock is pretty sweet. Look at that flat top break at 2. You got resistance, resistance. 1, 2, 3, pop. Okay, this looks awesome. It's a alkaline water, which if you guys didn't realize, there's only 2 water bottle products on the market that are actually alkaline, and they come from spring water. All the rest of them, I've tested them, I've seen videos of other people testing them. Your tap water, it's all acidic. It's dead water. This reverse osmosis crap. And here's the thing about acidic. If your body is acidic, it allows for diseases to thrive. Cancers, all sorts of crap. If your body is acidic, you'll have heartburn. If you have heartburn, what you need to do is get a glass of water, put a pinch of baking soda in it to make it alkaline, or take a shot of a teaspoon of it's unbelievable. It cures your heartburn in 60 seconds. Take a shot glass, warm water, a teaspoon of baking soda, and shoot it. Your heartburn will be gone. Anyways, the newest thing is this alkaline water products, because everyone's finding out that our water is acidic. It's allowing for cancers. It's allowing for all this crap, all these diseases. People are waking up. I use a pinch in my water every time I drink water out of the tap. If you don't believe me, just get a pool system pH thing tester, ACE or pool stores. Test your pH in your water at home, and you won't believe it. It is acidic. It is dead water. Put a pinch of, just a pinch of a 32-ounce glass of water. Drink it all day. You'll feel a lot better. So anyways, I think this is going to be a big mover. This 2 o'clock break, like I said before, 1, 2, pop. Okay, and I saw the volume on this thing too. It quite increased in the past few weeks. Here's another one to keep an eye on. EGI Entree Gold has not moved yet. It is going to have this flat top break that's going to be awesome. I'm not saying it's going to happen right away, but anything above this previous high, take a ride to 40, might have a little retracement, and then pop to 50. See, 1, 2, pop. Right over the 34. Buy into support. Either you knew something was going on, you bought into these previous lows on the pop, right over the 34, sold your free shares, bought back into support, boom, 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 stair step this thing, you know, buy back into support, buy the flat top break here, ride it to the next one, and then, you know, let it come back down to the support, try one more time, boom, could get you to 40, and then ultimately watch for this flat top break, this triple top flat top break at 50. This could be a nice one for everybody. Just sell into resistance, buy into support, buy the flat top breaks. That's a good flat top break right there when it happens. That 40 should get us to 50, breaking into previous lows over here, and then to 60, where these previous lows are. After that, could see $1. That's a good one right there. These ones haven't moved yet. GFI, another one, just kind of cracked the seams today. All right, flat top break right there. Boom. These ones consolidated. See, it moved really, really hard, and then it consolidated, stair step, and now it's doing a flat top break. Okay, get above this previous high too. So you got room to move. You're not late on this one. You might see some resistance at 5, but you know, it'll hit 5, probably retrace, buy back into support, and boom. See 6, no problem. After 6, you got blue skies. So there's another good one. Here's one. U is a uranium. Energy fuels. This is nice right here. You got a flat top break at 3, but you have a price pinch that is obvious to anyone that's paying attention. On a weekly chart, you got a price pinch between your trend, your uptrend, and your downtrend. This thing's pinched really hard. 3 is going to be easy. Watch for a bullish retracement. Buy back into support, and boom, right through 3. I got 4, 450, 350 is going to be hard to get through. But there's the beginning of the trend breaks. Take a previous high break and take a ride. Start from the beginning. Don't, you know, try to get in when it's, hard and fast. Take the easy ones. These ones they will retrace, and we'll be able to get back in them. There's no doubt about it. But you got to be patient. You can't rush these things. Here's another flat top break. Nova Resources, NSRPF, OTC market. All right, there's a flat top break waiting to happen, and 40 to 70. That's a 30-cent measured move. So, we're going to see $1 on this. Look right there, like clockwork. Previous lows at $1. So there's you buy the flat top break, you hold it to $1, you sell your core, you let it retrace back, and then you buy it back in on another flat top break or into support. There you go. One more. This one started to move this week. This is Jim Sinclair's little baby, and I guess he's getting a class action suit against Deutsche Bank because of their guilty plea for manipulating gold and silver. So Jim Sinclair is getting all these people together to do a class action suit, claiming that he's lost a lot of money. So after that's happened, oh well, all of a sudden they're letting this one fly. Here's one of those hammers right over support. It's pretty cool. But on a weekly, it started to run. But one thing you want to be noticed on this, that on a monthly chart, it's at resistance. So it's got some work to do. Get above the 45 range, near these previous lows here. So you're not late on this, even though all this week it's been riding. It broke 33 and it took a ride to 40. But it's still, on a monthly chart, you can see the resistance still. Alright? So those are just a few. If you find more, just making a beeline to that 34 simple moving average. Don't be afraid to learn these real easy, high probable trades. This is going to go to 50. That's where our resistance is. So you can still catch a ride, but sell into resistance. Always sell into resistance. Sell your core. Let it retrace. Let it do what it wants. If you miss the next move, don't worry about it. You got free shares. You got to swing trade these things. If you're going to be a trader, if you want to be an investor, just buy and hold. But unlike me, I get antsy. I want to trade swing. I don't day trade. No way. Only certain skill set have to deal with that one. But swing trading is easy if you can just sell into resistance, buy into support, buy the flat top breaks. Boom. There's 3 trades right there, and you just pay attention to those 3 trades, and you'll be fine. Right over that 34. But hope this helps you out, guys, because I have a ton of questions. When do I buy back in? When do I do this? I really can't recommend doing that. You're on your own. I'm strictly a swing trader right over that 34. I get my free shares and I let it ride. And then I wait for the press. I buy back in on support or another flat top break. You know what I'm saying? But I hope I help. There's no way I can recommend buying back into a stock that's gone parabolic. I hope you understand that. I don't even do that. These things retrace. They went up you know, $1, it could retrace 50 cents, no problem. And if I recommended something like that and it would retrace 50 cents, you're going to kill me. So, no way. But let me know if that helps you out, guys. If you find more of these little flat top breaks that are just starting to move, um, post them on the comments. Help everybody out. If you're not in these ones that have gone parabolic, I recommend you be patient because they will retrace sooner or later. And I could be wrong. Maybe they'll go to the moon and back, but I definitely can't recommend doing anything. The high probability trades is where I'm at. Hope you understand that. Catching the wave right off the beginning, riding it all the way up, and then you know, either keeping them forever. I think a couple years is going to be easily done buying these free shares. So far I'm up 30%, so it's not as fast as I wanted, but you know, I'm a beginner. I haven't done this in I haven't traded a stock since, what was it, 2010. So it was a good 6 years before when I dropped the ball. Got tired of the manipulation, but here we are. This is a different market, I think. I think the bankers are losing control, and I want a piece of the action. I want to ride this thing for a couple years, see what happens. And if something bad happens in the market, and you know, I'll easily sell everything and convert everything to physical gold and silver. So that's an option too. Anyways, guys, let me know if you have any questions. I hope I helped you. And please donate if you're making money. Buy me a cup of coffee. I drink a lot of it. And thank you, whoever that was, gave me a donation yesterday. It was awesome. That's the best compliment. I can't thank you enough. And get yourself a Bitgold account. Can't stress that enough. The dollar is crashing, obviously. Save your purchasing power. All right? This is a no-brainer. I mean, my purchasing power went up $100 yesterday, while everyone else's purchasing power got crushed a whole dollar. I just can't, I can't stress it enough. A Bitgold account, you can save and purchase in gold, backed by gold. Get yourself on a gold standard. You're gonna like it. It makes sense. That's all there is to it. So use the link provided in the comment section or the body section below the video, and help a brother out. I get credit for that. Credit for the sale. Anyways, appreciate you guys. See ya.